Hello everyone, and welcome to another section of the Blender Projects series. This time we're continuing work on the Castle Gatehouse, and let's just dive in. Wrong thing. There we go. Okay, so, there we go. Last time we had fixed this side over here. Let's start working on the other side over there. So to do that, I'm going to go into wireframe, and we're going to use the circle select method. So hit that'll be the C button on the keyboard. We can zoom in and out with the scroll wheel on the mouse, and then just click and drag to select those parts we need. And then we're going to get out of that mode to clear the ones that we accidentally selected as well. And now finish up over here and along the bottom. Taking care to ensure we don't have anything else selected. Always important. Alright, so that's everything. We can duplicate it with Shift and D. And let's rotate it 90 degrees on the Z-axis. So that's going to be the R key, the Z key, and then 90. So far, so good. Next up, we need to flip it, don't we? So that's going to be Control M and the Y key that mirrored it, and now we want to flip the normals to get them facing the right way. There we go. Now we can just slide this over, probably right there will be good enough, and pull it back to where it is touching the wall portion there, like so. Let's rotate it just a touch on the Y. There we go. All right, next up is to continue it out. So now we're going to use the deselect feature of the C select or circle select, and that's holding down the middle mouse button or the scroll wheel. It deselects those parts that we don't need anymore. And we're gonna get these, and then over here we're just gonna deselect those. So now let's duplicate these, Shift and D, and slide them over. Let's get them, I'll put them right there. And we need to fill these gaps in. And to do that, we're going to incorporate other little parts. So slide over and grab one of the smaller bricks, duplicate it, and slide it over in between, Now we're going to have to adjust this one in a little bit to fit this one in. That looks good. Now let's grab a bigger one for the top here. So we'll use this one. Slide it over. And again, we want to make these a bit smaller to accommodate. So we get something that looks like that. And we're just going to carry that all the way down. We will pre-adjust this one to fit a larger one of these. Well, now let's use this one. So we get it into position and on to the next one. So we will slide both sides in a little bit on this one. Actually, no, that looks okay. Now let's grab this one. Duplicate it. And slide it over. And we're going to make this one a little bit more compact, like so. And here we are with one of these again. So for this one, let's grab this small one here. And you'll note I'm not really grabbing these with any pattern in mind, just whichever one looks like it would give the most character to what we're working on. That's what we're trying to do. Just build something that looks like it really could exist in the real world. So this time we'll grab this one, because while things in the real world do follow patterns, they are not always the most obvious of patterns. So there we go. There's that little section done. Now what we need to do is finish the sides and the back. The back is the easiest, so let's go ahead and do that. This isn't supposed to be there yet. Let's get rid of this little edge. Set. There we go. And now. First thing we want to do is extrude it down to that first one. So like so. And now all the way down. All the way down to the base. Can't remember what version they incorporated that, but it is nice that Blender no longer has that issue when you are extruding or moving, where you get to the bottom point of the screen and that's as far as it'll move. So let's merge these. I forgot to clear that, didn't I? Gotta get rid of all of these first. Now we can merge these two. Merge them at the center. And here we can just delete this one, because we've got to put that joining tab in there. And we're going to do the same over here. So delete this one. And let's get these merged. And now just fill in that bottom with a edge. Alright, so that's what the back of this is going to look like. No floor for that lowest level, simply because it's going to be on a table surface. Just make more sense not to have a lower floor. Nothing's really going to be going on down there anyway, so there is that as well. Okay, let's generate these tabs. So this one we will have going up, and extrude it one more time and merge at the center. This one we want to have it going down, and we're going to extrude it again and merge at center. Now we just need our square for this and over here, and we can connect everything together. So let's pull in a cube, and we'll bring it up to one of these. Try to have a uniform or somewhat uniform size. So something like that will work. Pull it down, and we'll make this one the inset. So get it right on that edge, and we're going to flip everything. Just grab this outermost face and delete it. Grab all the other vertices, select the inverse and hide them. And now it's just a simple process of connecting everything together. So get that one done, and then one more. Unhide everything. And that one is done. Now let's grab this cube again. And we're going to duplicate it, so Shift and D. Going to scale it in a little bit, like so. And we want to rotate it 90 degrees, which is not going to be exactly what we're wanting. We want that, let's flip the normals. We want the no face side to be on the inner portion, so we're going to rotate it on the z-axis 270 degrees. Oh wait, no. 180. Silly me. Get it rotated and move it into position. And we want it about there. And now get it flush with that edge. And now go into wireframe, and we're going to select the entire edge and flatten it on the Y just to be sure. And we reselect that edge and hide everything else. And now we're just connecting these vertices and making faces. So there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. And let's fix this edge as well. I meant to when I was working on it, but I just zoned out on it, forgot all about it, but we get that tended to real quick. Alright, so that section is now done. And it's a 2-part section. We've just got to finish off these 2 points, which we can do right now. Let's just verify that they are scaled properly, and it doesn't look like they are. So this one's going to need to scale out. Not quite that big. Yeah, let's hide everything else and see where this needs to be. So probably that one. Yeah. Yeah, about right there. And now let's move it back up so we can get the downward extrusion done properly, like so. Extrude it one more time and merge everything at the center. And now we've just got this last one. So we select everything, and this one is going to be going up, so it needs to be the smaller of the two. About like so. And now we just extrude it again. Take it up, extrude it one more time, and merge at the center. And there we have it. Another section is done. I'll see all of you in the next one. Hey everyone, hope you enjoyed the video you just watched. If you did, right here, let's move my head over. There we go. Right here is going to be another video in the future for the next in this particular series. And over here is going to be the previous video in this series, along with a subscribe button down below it. So feel free to give that a hit, and be sure to like the video if you liked it, dislike it if you didn't. And let's see. Oh yeah, be sure to leave a comment. I'd appreciate knowing what your thoughts are. Until the next one, everyone.